Yes, Presley.
What human exploration have we already done on Mars?
Oh, yes, Mars. Mars exploration. So far, we have sent 5 robotic drone vehicles up there, the first one being Sojourner in 1997. These drones have found out a lot of findings about Mars, including the atmosphere, the different histories of water, the potential of life, and the organic material present on Mars, which is carbon found in rocks that could support life, and also methane abundance and fixed nitrogen in the form of nitrate. We have also sent one flying helicopter called Ingenuity, which flew on April 19th, 2021 for 118 minutes, covering a distance of 9.3 miles and reaching heights of 78 feet.
Yes, Belle?
How are we going to get to Mars?
Great question. Recently, NASA has created technology called a thermonuclear rocket, which is expected to operate with twice the efficiency as the conventional chemical rockets. This rocket is called the rocket thruster because of its ability to achieve high thrust that uses magnetic fields to make thrust. It works by applying magnetic fields to cause plasma to shoot out the back of the rocket, and because of the conservation of momentum, propels the craft forward. Because of the high thrust, the travel time to Mars would be cut from the previously expected 7 months to only 45 days, which leads me to my next consideration, fuel. The fuel would be liquid propellant, most likely hydrogen, which when heated up turns into gas, and since we significantly cut the travel time down with a new transportation method, the space that would have been needed for the fuel is no longer as large. It would come up to around 500 metric tons.
Joe?
Ooh, what do we need to bring to survive on our future trips to Mars?
The cost of keeping the planet supplied is the single most significant impediment to the mission's success. To finally terraform Mars and make it habitable for life, we need trillions of dollars and nearly a century of continental terraforming activities. According to the data collected by rovers and orbiters, Mars already has an abundance of usable resources. Recent measurements from rovers and satellites on Mars have shown that there is a lot of water in the form of ice beneath and within the soil. However, we need around 360 gallons of water for 4 people to travel to Mars. We would need a plan to have around 1.9 million calories to last 4 people a year, which equals 1,520 MRE packages.
Dylan.
What do you think the future of Mars exploration is?
Ooh. Currently, NASA is building a rocket. They plan to land on Mars in the next 10 to 20 years. Once they arrive, they are going to build a crewed base on Mars for extended surface presence. They hope that it'll eventually grow into a self-sufficient colony on Mars.